foraging some Agaricus campestris in urban areas. It's pretty much where they grow. I mean, we just drive and then you harvest. You find button mushroom fairy rings in yards, and if it's out of somebody's house, go knock on the door. If it's a house that's for sale, just check and make sure that there's weeds in the yard to make sure that there's nobody spraying any sorts of chemicals or anything like that. And go ahead and get yourself some wild button mushrooms. So yeah, this is Agaricus campestris. This is the same genus. They do actually grow this species some places in Kennett Square, the mushroom capital of the world, where they grow millions of pounds of button mushrooms, and then down in northern Maryland. But yeah, Agaricus campestris. We're here with Michael Weese from Mushroom Life, and we found I think maybe 12 pounds of Agaricus campestris today.
About that, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant day. And this mushroom is great. Has vitamin D content. It actually is known to concentrate silver, which is known to be antibiotic. And it has one of the highest protein contents, around 30% protein. So.
Also high in selenium for white blood cell formation, and it's one of the highest mushrooms in umami. That is a flavor-rich compound that will decrease the amount of sodium that you need in your dish.
Nice. So there you have it, guys. Go out and find yourself some buttons. Alright, so we're cooking up some of this Agaricus campestris. We got some that we're sauteing off with some oil that we're going to eat with some of these potatoes that we crisped up over here. And over here, what did you do with these?
Just chopped them up and put them on the heat.
Chopped them up and put them on the heat. And look at that. Nothing. Just chopped up mushrooms and put them on the heat. I don't know if you can, how well you can see it on the phone. But there's a bunch of juice in there, and they're just cooking in their own juices. They've just released all that juice and they're cooking in there. So, when it comes to mushroom texture, I mean, we have like a big ick factor in North American culture with eating mushrooms. A lot of people say that they don't like the texture of it. So, if you have somebody that doesn't like the texture of the mushrooms, you're going to want to prepare them more this style than this style to get them a little bit more caramelized, a little bit more crisp. You're going to want to cook them off with some oil, fry them, get them a little brown.
We essentially just cook these until all of the water disappears and the flavor gets concentrated, and then we just add oil and cook it at a super low temperature until those flavors really just keep condensing and keep caramelizing over like a couple hour period. These we're essentially just cooking the water out of and then hitting them with oil and high heat so we get a saute.
Right on. So yeah, for the people that don't dig the texture of mushrooms, just cook them a little longer, get them a little more brown.
Yeah, cook the water off first.
Yeah, make sure you don't wash them too hard so that they absorb a lot of water, because then they have a hard time cooking the water off. So anything else you want to add in there?
Nah, man, that's it.
Right on. Get yourself some good mushrooms and cook them up.